It's recorded. Thank you. Hi, I'm Clarissa, and I'm the curator of the Just a Girl exhibition.
So actually, this exhibition idea isn't new. I wrote it for an open call last year and it got rejected. But when I was told that I could curate an exhibition for my project this year, I decided to update it. Essentially, Just a Girl is a response to the feminist content that we've seen online recently. There are a lot of videos saying, oh, I can't do math because I'm just a girl, or a video explaining this crisis in some country by using shopping analogies because it's just for the girls. On one hand, embracing all that is feminine and girly can be empowering and humorous at times, but some have questioned whether this type of content is just a rebrand of stereotypical values, towing the line of anti intellectualism and ignorance. And if so, how does this mindset impact the next generation of just girls?
Today is the day of the exhibition. We've been preparing for about 2 weeks since we've gotten the date and menu confirmed. There's about over 20 people who are in the crew who are featured in this, and they made it all possible. And it's so cool that we've gotten to collaborate with everyone, and everyone's pouring their own ideas into what the exhibition could be. And it's been really fun having these conversations, especially with the artists, just talking about these themes, because without this exhibition, I don't think we would talk about these topics in such an in-depth way. And this entire PDP and this entire project has been a way to make that happen.
From this exhibition, I learned that being a curator means really understanding the artists you represent. For example, I didn't know much about the 90s Riot Girls movement until Sonia's essay gave me the context about it. And I also asked Ella to elaborate more on the symbolism of braids shown in her art, because that is what I found so interesting about her work. I realized that it's your job as the curator to best present the artists and their work in a way that they may not even realize. The exhibition also pushed me to learn more about women in art, and I attended a talk at the National Gallery about this topic to deepen my research, and that helped shape my rationale. I understand now the importance of curiosity and being willing to learn so much for a job like this in the creative industries. I also learned more leadership and communication skills. Being the go-to person for this entire event was a new experience. I mean, to be fair, who else is going to be the go-to person? Because it's my project. But still, being able to designate roles and being clear with the information I put out there were important skills I had to develop. I didn't realize how essential it was until I started talking to people who were not as familiar with the girlhood and feminism topics on social media. So I had to make sure that the information I was conveying was clear and that everybody could understand it, making sure that the exhibition was approachable. During the install, I asked Vivian to record the thoughts of some people helping out.
I think in a way it's brought us all together. I don't know, but yeah, it's nice to see girls working together on something that is really cute. I don't know the words. I don't know.
The idea of the theme, I think, is really inclusive and it's bringing together a lot of people. So yeah, I'm really behind the idea.
What Aminat said really hit me. I had a moment where I thought, wow, this is really what I want to do. I loved watching people interact with the art. All the, oh my gosh, that's so real, or oh, that's so sweet responses. These responses are what I have to other exhibitions. And seeing others think that for something that I curated was just so incredible, and it was unbelievable. While I was watching people look at the work, I realized that this theme could go on forever. In the future, I would definitely expand the demographic of people involved in the exhibition, including women from different age ranges or countries in terms of the artists involved and the people being interviewed. I'd also love to interview the same people again a year from now or a certain period of time from now just to see how their answers evolve, even if we don't have another Just a Girl exhibition. I realized that a lot of the artworks and the rationale is very much based on what my generation thinks, but that's also because that is who I have access to right now. The target demographic for this exhibition are also other uni students or people like around this age, because that's where I am right now. I am at uni. But I definitely see how this topic could be expanded to be more international and to be more inclusive. And maybe we could have Just a Girl version 2, version 3, because I think this topic is always going to be relevant. I really loved how this exhibition sparked conversation. That is definitely what I want to do in the future. Recording?
Yeah. So, how does it feel?
I can't believe it's real. I can't believe it happened. I just always thought that curating something or creating an exhibition, even though this one is one day or one night only, I always just thought it's something so far away, and like I never really envisioned it. And I always liked the word, oh, I want to be a curator, or I want to work in a museum, or I want to work in a gallery, and I want to manage art. But I never realized how much I really like it, or how much I really care about it until this exhibition. But yeah, even though like it'll say like credits for like the 2-hour event, I feel like everyone has helped me so much just with not only giving ideas for what to do in the exhibition, but also like just encouragement. Everyone's been so nice, and even whenever I was saying it's not real, I'm being delusional, stop feeding my delusions, everyone's like, it could be real. I feel like if it was just me, this would not have happened. Not because like I think that I wouldn't be able to do it technically or practically, but I think because of just like the mental, like emotional, motivational aspect of it. So thanks everybody. Yay, love everyone. Yeah, okay. Just a Girl. April 3, 2025.